Of speculation, Kylian Mbappe will stay at PSG. It was confirmed today. Hello and welcome to the latest edition of ESPN FC. I'm Dan Thomas, joined by Craig Burley. We also welcome to the programme Jan and Gab will be here in a moment. Confirmation then, till 2025, Kylian Mbappe remains a PSG player and becomes very, very rich in the process. As promised then, Gab and Jules are with us, but Craig, I'm kind of drawn to you first, just to get your initial reaction to it.
Jan.
Jules.
Oh, sorry, Jan.
Jules.
Jan and Gab are here.
Where is Jules, by the way?
He's partying, isn't he? He's loving it. He's absolutely loving it.
Brian Thomas, how are you?
Where's Jules when you need him, man? You know what I mean? On the big day, he's nowhere to be seen. He'll be off earning some coin somewhere else.
I imagine it.
Oh, but I'm a little shocked, actually. Look, everybody makes a decision for whatever reasons. We talked on yesterday's shows, we've talked on many shows. Real Madrid and Barcelona in particular are two of the pinnacle clubs in this sport. Not many get a chance to go to them, not many get a chance to go there as a Galactico, not many get a chance there to go there as the club's evolving and stamp your authority in one of the great leagues in Europe, at one of the great clubs. And I think it's an awful shame for him that he's not going to do that. Quite frankly, from my own point of view, I look forward to see what he does in the Champions League, and I couldn't give a stuff what he does in France, in Ligue 1. And I think that's not an ignorant view, I think that will be the view of a lot of people. And that's not to say that it's not important to him, it's not important in France. Of course it is, I'm sure it is, Ligue 1. But outside of France, it doesn't really travel and it doesn't really resonate. And I felt that he was going to go in there and really make another step in his career at one of the most pressurised clubs on the planet. And for whatever reason, finances or home life or home country, whatever it is, he's decided not to do it. And I'm a little disappointed I'm not going to be seeing him playing in La Liga next year.
You agree, Jan?
Well, I said on the show many months ago that I reminded you today, Dan, that I had always had a feeling that he would stay in Paris and that was down to the Qatari owners coming up the Qatari World Cup now. There was no way they will let him go. Somehow they will find a way to do it. I follow a lot of what Craig is saying, but still, it's a day from wrong names today, Brian. I understand what Craig is saying, but like he's saying, there are so many reasons for decisions. The young lad, he's a world champion. He has achieved things. When he's finished with his career, he's probably still he is still a young man, and I think this is all down to timing. I don't buy this financial kind of thing because I think that yes, he will have an unbelievable contract in Paris now, but he would have got a great contract in Madrid as well. So I don't think that would have made the big thing. He will be now heading a big project called PSG. PSG will be a project for many years now. They've been in the final, remember, in the Champions League, so they're not so far off. But I think that the rest of the neutral football world would love to see him going to Real Madrid and take the next step, playing with Benzema, playing with all the great players there. But I think we have to respect his decision. And I don't think it's just down to finances.
But just from a footballing perspective, Jan, the best player in the world you want to see week in, week out being tested, don't you? Yeah,
fair point. But I think it's hard to sit here and talk a league down. You can say you can go to Spain and there are some easy games there too. Yes, you can't compare the League at all. But my point is that PSG has been very close to winning the Champions League. If you compare with some English club, they were very close to win the Champions League. So I think it's down to timing. As I said all the time, Dan, Qatari owners, PSG, Qatari World Cup coming up in December. I think that somehow that has been the case. They just had to do something, and I think is more embarrassing, this suing thing from the Spanish Football League or whatever come out of there than he's signing for 3 years in Paris.
Yeah, we'll address that a little later on. Gab, how much was money a factor in this? What sort of figures are we talking here?
There's so many figures being bandied about. What we understand from the Paris Saint-Germain end is that they're talking 40 million euros a year, which I better transfer it weekly into pounds off the top of my head to give you a general sense. It's something in the order of 700, 800,000 pounds a week. It's basically round about Gareth Bale type money. That's what they're saying on the Paris Saint-Germain end. Elsewhere, people are throwing out much bigger numbers. They're talking about massive signing bonuses. This will all come out in the wash, how much he's actually making, because there's pretty strict oversight in France, and we'll see what the number is. I like Jan, I struggle with this to kind of understand it. It seems strange to me that, whatever the number is, he's going to make an enormous amount of money in Madrid as well, and he's young, and he would have had more commercial opportunities. He would have had his own image rights. Unless there's something that we don't know, I find it difficult to believe that the money was a driving force for this change of heart. And the problem is, if you think that it was the Qataris pressuring him, putting, with the World Cup coming up and maybe putting something else on the table, guys, then why string it out until now? Why string it out until the middle of May? That to me makes no sense to me either. So I'm at a loss here on many fronts. What I'm not at a loss at, though, is, the guy is from Paris. He obviously feels that there's a bond there. I think that matters as well. The interesting thing is going to be what happens after the World Cup in Doha. A lot of people believe the circus is going to leave town. Financial fair play is kicking in, the new version from 2023. I appreciate Lionel Messi will presumably be gone by then, but still, I don't see how you square the books when you've spent these enormous amounts of money.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.